Alright, if you like sketchbooks, you're gonna like this video. Today I'm going to share with you all the sketchbooks that I had worked in the year of 2024. I have not completed them, but I have worked in them at some point this year. I'm feeling good today. I am on winter break and I just finished cleaning my house and I had some time to film for you. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, my name is Vanessa and I make art videos about a little bit of this and that, mainly things that pertain to sketchbooks. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So here's my stack of sketchbooks and we'll just go through them one by one. First, I have this pocket-sized Royal Talens art creation sketchbook in this beautiful red hue. I started this one back in May 30th, 2023, and I started strong. I had some nice little sketches in here, some things that I probably would go and put into some of my bigger sketchbooks and to experiment and try other little ways of representing this composition with different materials and maybe changing a few things, making some revisions. Do a quick little flip through. Oh, this is when I first adopted Dinah, my youngest kitten. Oh, look at Quasi. He's so cute. His nickname is Mr. Motos, Quasimoto. These were some of the sketches I did when we went to Hawaii a few summers ago. And then it turned into more of a let's test out materials sketchbook. I like it because it's small, lightweight, and I can throw it in my bag, my traveling art bag, and I just take it out and test out materials, take little notes on more serious pieces. So this is how far I am with this one. So this one is from 2023 and it's still ongoing, and we'll take it into complete this new year 2025. Okay, next we have a Moleskine in this nice sort of chartreuse lemon, sort of a muted lemon color, almost mustard. And I had put in what I had intended this to be for. So this is a drawing sketchbook, drawing medium. And I did this, I started this back June 15th, 2024. And these are the intended materials that I wanted to use. So ink, graphite, paint pens, colored pencils, markers, charcoal, and anything else that I can think of that is dry media. So art is therapy, have my name on there. A place where ideas are born and creativity can flourish. The sky is the limit. And right here I put in some notes that we actually use in my AP art class that I teach. And this is the core and the foundation of this class. So we work on practice, experimenting, revise to develop skills and grow. So practice, test out technique to learn and expand skills. We experiment to go beyond our comfort zone to explore new methods. We revise, take notes, evaluate work to modify and fine tune. So we do this so that we can develop our skills and grow. So I just have that there because I thought it was just a good mindset to keep even for myself. So I'm not going to show you everything because I would like to do a sketchbook tour eventually of this. Let's see how far along I've come. I'm that far in this Moleskine sketchbook. So that's how much I have with this one. So let me show you this. This is more of a work exercise. We're doing charcoal this year. I think the last time I taught charcoal was back in 2017, so it's been a while, and I was made this into a document, a worksheet for the kids to copy. So I broke down the steps on how to do this for them. But, you know, it has some other cute things in here. Of course, my animals have to be present in my sketchbook, but I'll show you more about this when I complete it. So there's that one. Next, we have this sketchbook from Etchr and Olive. And unfortunately, I did not write down the start date of this, but I believe, you know what, it was in April, because I made a video doing this spread, and it was using the Kuretake Gumsai Art Nouveau watercolors / gouache. So I like the spread right here. This one's on the 4 agreements. It's a really good self-help book. So I wrote those down and did a little drawing, a painting. I want to do this in another version in my sketchbook, but how far along am I? And the pages are really thick. It says it's watercolors. It's made for watercolor, but it's mixed media. Its paper is smooth. And it's really pretty. It's got this sort of like gilded edge. There's that. Now this one has been decorated by my students. I put these 2 stickers on here, and then some students gave me some stickers, and I told them go ahead and put them on my sketchbook, so they decorated it for me. And yeah, this is a work sketchbook. This one is not, the opening page is not decorated, so I'll go back and do that one day. But this is the Leuchtturm 1917. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, I apologize. But this one will be ongoing. I am that far along. And this is basically, I make examples of how to do a sketchbook spread with taking notes on our focus topic. So every assignment, I give them a principle of design to focus on and different ways to represent it. And so discovering, exploring, experimenting with composition. And that's the premise of the classes. And there's other things involved into it too, but that's one of the components. So I just kind of show them how to use the media. If, you know, they have the choice of using whatever media they want. But, you know, what that looks like. What does practice look like in their sketchbook to get them to be successful? But these are, just flip through them real quick. This one I want to do paint. This will be nice. This is charcoal. And this one's mixed media watercolor and color pencil. And then this one is on color, and then I'm having them take nature's color palette and extracting those colors to paint their composition, and my palette that I took from our succulents that I found on the internet. So I was just demonstrating how to do that. And with their notes, we're talking about color, properties of color, and things that we need to look out for and focus on when we are doing the assignment. So yeah, practice, experimentation, revision, because that's what they're going to be graded on when they submit their portfolios to the College Board. And then I have one more spread to do before the end of the school year. This is their last assignment before they turn in their portfolio at the end of the year. Okay, this one is Stillman and Birn, and this is the Nova series. It's got a nice soft cover. And this one, I started off on, let's see, we did a quick trip to Monterey over a weekend in October. It says 25th, and it says sunshine, ocean breeze, resets. It was a delightful day. So this is charcoal. I did some plein air. I was out there with my charcoals and drew these 2 things here. Drew these 2 things. And then I got some ink that I put in a paint pen. Let me grab it, I'll show you. Okay, this is called a Pro Case. I really like it. It's hardcover. It's sturdy, and it's got 2 zippers. So I have some colored pencils in here, and it looks like some ink tints. It's got 2 pockets. this area where you can stuff your colored pencils, which I should do, but not right now. And then you've got this pocket here. And I have a bunch of ink tints. It has netting so you can see through and see what you have. But anyhow, I used these. I'll show you. So I take my ink that I have, like fountain pen ink, and these water brushes, I dilute it with water. So I put some water in there, and I want it more transparent so that I can go back and let that dry and build it up. So I have a few colors here, some red, blue, and violet. And then this one's like a kind of like a brownish pink. I've only got 2 pages or 2 spreads in here. This is not quite done. I was experimenting with the Artex acrylic brush tip paint pens I had bought. They were on major sale on Amazon. I think it was for Black Friday. But what I like about this sketchbook is that it has 3 different types of colored paper, toned paper. So you've got your tan, your black, which I really want to go in and get some white color pencil and do some reverse drawing where you draw the highlights instead of the opposite, like drawing all the shadowed areas. And then you've got toned paper, and this is gray. So I can't wait to get to, you know, I can jump around. I don't have to do it in sequence. So I'll go, when I'm feeling the urge to use a white color pencil, I can go here. And, you know, I can use gouache in here because it's thick paper. Next, I have Etchr Lab Mixed Media Sketchbook, and this is in size 4A, so it's bigger. It's about 11 by, this is like 11.5 by 8.5. And this is the sketchbook that I used in my last video. So this is the opening page. I started this in June. I used these granulating watercolors. I've lost the lid, but this was very popular on YouTube, and I'm sure there's a lot of videos on it. These are granulating. They're like the, I don't think they're Kuretake. I'm not too sure. I seem to have lost the information on it, and I can't remember. But if you know, please drop it in the comments. I did a light wash in the background, and then I did negative painting to do the design. So art is therapy. And my last video was with this spread here of my lovely fur babies. I forgot to introduce you to them. So this is Sunny. This is Zeus. Here we have the lovely Pika. Adorable Quasi. And my little sweetie pie, my baby girl, Dinah. So how far have I come on this? Right here. I'll wait to share with you what's inside once I finish and do a sketchbook tour. So that'll be a while. I still have a lot more to go. That's how much I have. That's how much I have left, but no rush. I'm trying to take it easy, pace myself. It has a bunch of cat hair on here. I need to get a lint roller and lift it and paint it eventually. I need to paint this once I'm done. Okay, so this one, all the other sketchbooks that I was showing you, I had purchased probably in early 2024 or even before then. This is the only new sketchbook that I have purchased in 2024, and I only have one incomplete page in here. So let me show you what it is. But this is Stillman Birn Beta Series, spiral bound. Size is 9 by 12. And let's see. The pages are not perforated, but this is mixed media. And I actually had this idea of an art project with my students. It's my painting class that I teach. I was gonna do mixed media. And so I wanted to do some abstract watercolor backgrounds and use different media in each section. So like, for instance, I would do maybe charcoal here, really work on putting down some mark making, and lifting by erasing to expose the background. And ink, pretty classic, colored pencil, maybe some graphite or actually acrylic paint on top, but I didn't get around to finishing these ideas. I do that quite a bit. I have lots of ideas that I'll start projects for my kids, my students, and I never finish them. So sometimes when I'm cleaning out my classroom and reorganizing it, I'll see like, oh, there was an idea that I never finished, but this one I really want to finish because I think this would be a really good experience for the kids. They'll learn a lot from it, and they'll enjoy it too. Because we just finished watercolor. We started doing watercolor back in maybe beginning of October to the end of the semester, so last week. So yeah. All right, so those are my sketchbooks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for my last video. I know it kind of felt like a rant, but I wanted to be completely honest with you guys with everything that I really felt guilty of not being around, but I wanted to be honest too at the same time that things have been busy, but I felt the love and support for all the people that watched it, you know, and liked it and made comments. You didn't have to comment, but your like said enough to me to let me know that you were very supportive, and I appreciate you, and I completely missed you guys, and the conversations that I was having with some of you guys has really lifted up my spirits like a lot. So thank you so much, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I have another idea for a video that I will be filming during my time off, but I think I might start that one after Christmas, maybe before New Year's, somewhere in between there, and I'll let you know when that one will come out. Stay tuned for that. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and creative day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.